All right, this is a devlog update, a much needed update to my first person shooter, No Sun for New Boricua. It is a game made in easy FPS editor. And if you've been following this project, I've been a little bit sparse on the update because of my PhD program. And now I have a little bit more time to work on this game. And I am I want to put it out there. So later on today, I'll put a link in the description for the alpha version, which will be on my itch.io page. But I want to walk through what I have so far. Like I said in previous videos, I have roughly two um, two levels designed, almost finished, but enough for there to be a bunch of playtime and enough for enough to put out an alpha version. So let's get into No Sun for New Boricua and kind of show you what I have or what I've been working on. And we'll see if we can find some bugs along the way. So let me open up the game. Okay. So when you start, totally different menu. We're going to start a new game. All right, we have a scene right here. We can go up to Jom. Hi, my name is Jom. So you made it again. This is my house. So you made it. Or is it your first time? It's hard to tell. This isn't the kingdom. This isn't safety, but it is something, maybe. You can take the daymare boxing glove behind you. It is not just for punching, though you will. You will punch many things. Some of them deserve it, some of them don't. That's how it works here. That's how you work. Now go. Alright, so there's a boxing glove behind us. So I'm using WASD to move. I can use the space bar to jump. And with my mouse, I can punch. So there's a house right here. No. You're not ready. I am not ready. This threshold is for another you, a different frame. Come back when your hands are not made of questions. Okay. Alright, there's a anarcho-communist Puerto Rican flag. Object identified as anarcho-communist Puerto Rican flag. Okay. Alright. We have some dog enemies right now. These enemies don't have sound yet. I'm really curious if some of y'all start playing this, if I should balance a few things. I guess a little insight, the punching glove is the fastest weapon as of now, but the weakest. dead. There's a few characters over here. These are dippies. Here are a few houses. I can't interact with them. So there's some things in the game, when you punch them, they will change, they will glitch. Like these characters that say the same thing. Okay. What's he gonna say? So those yellow Johns, they are bananas. They give you health. You will make you fight for survival more. Because we need to survive while the victorious run free. The information they block with intellectual property. I heard through the blueprints alone they can produce artificial bananas, leaving us to starve when they block land as property. Private property is left to the hacker class, to the glitch class. Given you don't need to hit these enemies, but let's get to the next part. Alright, we got more enemies here. Dog enemies are one of the newer enemies in the game. Eventually I will do voiceover for this enemy. I'm gonna run away from right now. You will get lost traversing through New Boricua. You will find traps, trapping, crossroads, architecture, caves, and things that don't exist. The sugarcane fields are full of past specters possible. You seem to have forgotten its purpose, its possibilities. When we come over from the Magic Kingdom, everything felt so new. Then we saw the influence of the Great White Being. Some of us have been determined by fly persons, but not necessarily decimated. Sorry about that. As you can tell, the aesthetic is hard on the eyes, and possibly the Old English font. So I got two weapons now. I can switch them with my mouse. Let's see if this is better. Yes. weapons now. Machete, an axe, and the boxing glove. We cannot move in a corrupted file state. A corruption is the absence of glitch. A corruption is the absence of being. Corruption becomes anti-production. Becomes design for design's sake, or loses itself in its inability to resist. It only exists to be erased, to be picked up and dragged into the trash application, to be deleted from the deletion machine. To become corrupted fully is to become deletable, which within the resistance of the capitalist and victorious class becomes the goal. There will be a few NPCs along the way that will give you this dialogue to inform you what's actually going on. Enemies here. Alright, there's some armor in the game. Those are like some straw hats applications. Another enemy. Let's try to machete out. Let's see what they have to say. Indirect influence of the Great White Being. The Northwest doesn't mean anything to the spectatorial glitch. Then the spectacle that comes out of the Great White Being. What a spectacle it is. Slapping a sticker of a banana on a banana. Slapping stickers. The hyper-immediacy of the crop windows being glitched out from the spectatorial glitch. The spectatorial glitch wants to glitch out of the advertisements of the victorial class. Capitalist class. Forming these advertisements in a voided state of being. Within the voided state of being, you could lose yourself. Fully lose yourself within the glitch into a corrupted file. Begins. 61 health, 15 armor. Could go in here, like we did in the last video. We can't get in there yet. That's okay. Some more armor. So there's certain instances you won't use certain weapons. It's up for you to find out. is pretty good. There's a different structure here. Can't get into that. That's what they have to say. The crops can be locked up by the pastoralist class. Waiting for their overlords to take a hold of the labor they did not produce. The production of labor within its digitized space forms our creation. But then comes disagreement. This disagreement doesn't stem from the Dippies. It doesn't stem from the hacker class. It starts with the surplus of sugarcane, the surplus of banana crops, the surplus different goods to feed the bourgeoisie of the capitalist class, of the victorious class, since they still need to eat. Huh. Object identified at 0%. Object identified at 25%. Object identified at 50%. Object identified at 74%. Object identified at 100%. Object identified as dead sugarcane worker. Alright, so I can't get through those two doors. Maybe I missed something. So we are possibly in a sugarcane plantation. Here. It's easy to get lost in both of the levels I designed so far. Alright, who is this? Yo. Name's Frederick Longarms. I'm the keeper of Crossroads. It's apparent this world is broken. Blown out by the Great White Being, BWO. When we got to New Boricua, everything was rightish at first. Given that nothing is right since the implosion. Then some of the Spectorious class mutated from its influence. It joined some of the Capitalist class, which mutated into the Victorious class. The Victorious class is beyond the cave. Some show the mutations of the Great White Being. Others hide it. They lay within beds of New San Juan. If you can find their beds. I'm done talking for now. Go. see if we can open some doorways. I want to go over here since this is closest. Alright, I am in. No dialogue yet for this. Where can I go? Good thing I have like stronger weapons to get rid of these pretty easily. Need to fix this over here. Still at 100 health. Okay. Good thing I have a stronger weapon. Enemies. I'm getting bombarded. 65%. See how when you get bombarded by enemies, your health will go down pretty fast. Let me switch to a stronger weapon. What's that? Oh, there's a new enemy right over here. Looks like one of the sugarcane workers. Alright. If I want to fix these kind of dead ends or like hits to death. We'll see. But I'm at the beginning. character as well. One of the strongest in the game as of now. But you know where to go. You can kind of cheese them. And I die. Oof. And once you die, you go back to the beginning. Unless you save. How you can save, you can go down to the menu, you can continue the game you're at, new game, save game, load game, and if you save the game, there's different slots. UI is non-existent, hard to look at, but it's your job to figure this out. It's your job to find different strategies to traverse through this world and find out what this game is about. So, later on in the description for this video, you can go into my itch.io page and download the alpha version of this game and try it out for yourself. And I kind of want to see how far you get in this alpha version, and any feedback is much appreciated. This is Moyogash, and I hope you enjoy this little FPS editor in the stage right now, and I'll make sure to give more updates of this project in the next coming months. Thank you.